Good morning, students. In this video, we are going to study class 5th English lesson 1, What a Bird Thought. What a Bird Thought is a poem written by Anonymous. Anonymous means a person unidentified by name. This poem is all about a bird and its imagination, that how it understands its world. This poem is divided into 4 parts of bird's imagination and thoughts as per its age. As the bird gets older, its way of looking at the world changes. What a Bird Thought is a very beautiful poem. We all know that the world is very beautiful place and we all live in the earth. Earth has innumerable things that beautifies our life. On earth we have water, seas, ocean, waterfalls, fishes and not many things, and different kind of people who make our life beautiful. So here is a bird thought poem. Let's recite the poem first. I lived first in a little house and lived there very well. The world to me was small and round and made of pale blue shell. I lived next in a little nest, nor needed any other. I thought the world was made of straw and covered by my mother. One day I fluttered from the nest to see what I could find. I said, the world is made of leaves. I have been very blind. At last I flew beyond the tree and saw the sky so blue. Now, how the world is really made, I cannot tell. Can you? Now, let's try to understand what the poem is all about. I lived first in a little house. So, here I refers to the bird. What is the house for the bird? When its egg where they are hatched. Okay. And lived there very well. The bird was very quite happy inside the egg. The world to me was small and round. How the egg? The egg is small and round. So when the bird was in the egg, it thought that the world is small and round and made of pale blue shell. Okay, so round and made up of pale blue shell for the egg. Okay, students, look here. For the egg, inside is it's pale blue in color. So that is the reason the bird thought the world is pale blue. Okay. Okay, so students, here we can see what are the rhyming words. Well, shell. These both are rhyming words. That means same sound. Okay. And one more thing, students, in 4th standard we have learned about rhyme scheme. So just we will find out about the rhyme scheme of the first stanza. For this, what you have to see, last ending word of each line we will see. Okay, so what is the first word of first line? House. So we will give A. Now next is well. So here B. Okay, now another is round. So it is not similar with house and well. So it will get C. A, B, C. Last one is shell. Here we can see well, shell. Both are same sound. So it will get B. Rhyme scheme B. Okay. So what is the rhyme scheme for first stanza? A, B, C and B. Okay. So similarly, you just find out the rhyme scheme of each stanzas of this poem. Okay, students. Now one more thing. I lived first in a little house. So in first line you can see lived little L L. Okay. So here which figure of speech is being used? Alliteration figure of speech is used. Okay, student. So here this thing you have to keep in your mind. Okay. Now moving to the next stanza. In second stanza, the bird says, I lived next in a little nest, nor needed any other. Here it wants to say that now it came out of its shell into its nest. Okay, so it understands that its world is made up of straw and dry grass because now it is in the nest. So how the nest is made up of? Nest is made up of straws and dry grass. Okay, so here next line we can see, I thought the world was made of straw and covered by my mother. And this is covered by its mother. Okay. Now moving to the third stanza. One day I fluttered from the nest to see what I could find. Okay. So in this stanza here, as the bird grew older and it tried to fly, it noticed. What it noticed? We'll see in next line. I said the world is made of leaves. I have been very blind. It noticed that the world is made up of green leaves. Okay, because now it is trying to come out from its nest, okay, and can see leaves of trees. So here I have been very blind. Here what is the meaning of this sentence? Here the bird wanted to say that before it was in the dark. It was not aware that the world is made up of leaves. Now it knew that the world is made up of leaves. Okay. So now moving to the next stanza. At last I flew beyond the tree and saw the sky so blue. Now how the world is really made, I cannot tell. Can you? Here it has grown up. Okay, students, now we can see in this first stanza it has grown up and can fly very high beyond the trees. Here what is the meaning of beyond? Beyond means far from. Okay, so when it flies, it see blue sky. So to see blue sky, it get confused. Means the bird get confused. Why it got confused? Because previously when it was very small, it could understand egg is its word. Okay. Then when it came out from the egg, it could understand the word is in the nest. Okay. But when it grew older, it saw the world is made up of leaves. But now it has grown up perfectly. It can fly, but here it cannot understand. It is getting confused. Means the bird is getting confused and it is asking to us. Means you all students, it is asking to you all students that can you imagine that what the world is really like, that how the world is really made. So this was the beautiful poem. So what message we received through this poem, students? Can you imagine? Okay. Message is one's perceptiveness, means the way we look at the things. As we grow, knowledge too grows and we try to understand things around in a better way. Okay, thank you, students.